Welcome to the Intentional Awakening Podcast with your hosts, Kathy Gruver and Terrie Huberman.
Well, hello there and welcome to the Intentional Awakening Podcast. I'm Terrie Huberman.
And I am your co-host, Kathy Gruver, and welcome back. We're going to start this episode, as we do by choosing an angel card for the day. And that angel card is, honesty. 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 Let me say it again for the people in the back. Honesty. Self-reflection is an opportunity to acknowledge and honor your truth. Give voice to your genuineness and share your authenticity with those around you. Wow.
Yeah.
Love that. Love it, love it, love it.
And I was just going to say, I noticed your deep breath there. And I said to myself, yeah, that one deserved the deep breath for sure.
Yeah. I mean, and what I love about that is it's not like don't tell a lie. It's about being true to who you are and sharing your authenticity with people.
Yes.
Which I don't think we think of that in the form of we don't think of that when we think about honesty.
Correct.
So I kind of love that a little bit.
I know. So, I love that a lot.
Yeah. So today, in sticking to sort of a pattern that we have going here, we're going to do a reading for you today. So Terrie's going to pull a card or cards. She'll start with the reading and then I will chime in and see what I get from that. So you get two mediums for the price of one today.
Woo, 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 woo. Huzzah! Okay, I was just finishing up mixing the cards because I like to change up, from a client that I was reading. We don't need their energy. We're trying to get the collective energy.
Of course. What deck are we using today, Terrie?
We are using the Oracle of E deck by Pam Grout and Colette Barron Reed. This is what it looks like. I know it's transverse. Is that the word for you guys? But it's a deck. It's like a quantum. On in the.
I think it shows up the right way.
Okay, good. Yay. All right, here we go. Oh, interesting. Okay. It says pick up after yourself. I feel like there's a few levels of truth on that one. Okay, so yes. So this is the collective energy right now. It's interesting because what's definitely coming through is the as above, so below, so within, so without. So when they, meaning our guides, are saying pick up after yourself, it's us paying attention to what our outside world is actually telling us. And if we don't like it, we can change it. We don't have to depend or rely on any source outside of us. We like Glinda the Good Witch, we've had the power within us the whole time. Right? So picking up after yourself, what I'm getting, and hopefully this resonates with you guys, because I know you're going to give your perspective, Kathy, but this is about you having the power to change what you don't like in your life. And your physical reality is going to show you what you don't like. Now, I am getting that this could be lasting about a month. So this is a month-long, if you want to call it, lesson, inner reflection, self-perspective, opportunity. This feels like an opportunity. Now, I'm not saying we have to like the opportunity, right? Because this is a bit on the perhaps I'm going to be meeting parts of myself that I may not like, or I have to release and let go, and it makes me sad, right? Because in personal development, there's always a grief process if we're going to truly evolve and be honest with ourselves, right? Angel card fitting in. Listen to that. But yeah, pick up after yourself. And along those lines, it's about knowing yourself too. I always tell my clients, know thyself.
Yeah.
And it's okay if you're not where you want to be. Because if you were already there, we wouldn't be having this conversation, right?
Right.
So this is about when you pick up after yourself, it's understanding and knowing where you are now, right? And then accepting where you are now and then making that journey towards where you want to be.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So, of course, as the last time we did this, I am getting something completely different from this card, which
I
is
love that.
so much fun. Okay.
Yeah.
So
See?
when I hear pick up after yourself, I'm hearing this very maternal voice, right?
Sure.
Imparting in us as a parent to deal with our own shit.
I love that.
Like, don't leave your crap for everybody else. Take responsibility for you, for your feelings, for your thoughts, for your actions, for your shoes, for your like whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
So I'm getting this sort of like personal responsibility of keep your side of the street clean. Because the other thing that does, like when I pick up my stuff, it's not just benefiting me, it's benefiting everybody that I come in contact with. I love having dinner parties because it means I have to like scrub the bathroom and make sure the sink is clean, and it makes the things nice, right? So to me, the pick up after yourself is taking responsibility for the things that you have set in motion, either accidentally or on purpose, and making sure that your crud is not affecting other people. So that's sort of where I'm going with that.
Yeah, I love that. And they actually can work very nicely together, because do we do have responsibility to, when you live a spiritual life, it's about loving kindness and generosity when it comes down to it. And we can be generous in so many different ways, and we can be loving and kind in so many different ways. And we can also be jerky in so many different ways, because it's the human experience.
Yeah.
So being a human is not the easiest thing. And living a spiritual life is using your humanity. And I think a lot of people try to get away from their humanity and go into like their higher soul and their higher self as a way of trying to be more spiritual. But I feel like the missing key is blending both, knowing how to do both. Because here's the truth, and a lot of people aren't going to like it, and that's just too bad, so sad. Sorry, you guys, for being so brash and blunt. But in this now moment, we're wearing Earth suits. And the planet Earth operates in a particular way, which means we have no choice but to abide by those earthly ways. And, we can try and escape or run away from it. And I've tried, and I probably will continue to try. I'll admit, I do I'm not perfect,
We're very close.
But, yeah.
Any second now.
Any minute. Okay, 5, 4.
And go.
I know, right? But if I sit here and I think of all the ways I can pick up after myself, I've got work to do. And that's okay.
Yeah, we all do, right? And it's so funny because as I've been on this path of awakening, like I'm not in time anymore. Like if you say, when was the last time we recorded a show? I would have to look. I have no flipping idea.
Same.
Eric had to remind me the other night that we got married last year. No, I mean, I knew we were married, but like I said something about, that happened, that they were already talking about blah, blah, blah. And he goes, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
We got married last year. And I was like, oh yeah. Not that I had forgotten we got married, but like the timing of that was just, it's just not in my consciousness anymore. And I said, oh, I'm sorry, honey, I'm not in time anymore. And he goes, yeah, but the rest of us are. And this is very confusing to me. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, honey. It's just gone. I can't. I'm still showing up to places on time. And I'm still like, if I have an hour-long client, I see them for an hour. But anything outside of that, I have no clue what's happening with time. And it's very, very unbalancing.
I would say it's odd. And it is really odd because on some level it feels good and it feels right to not, like, it's relieving, right? Like I feel relief, but I also understand how it can be annoying to other people who are not in that same state. Yeah, time distortion is probably one of the faces of awakening.
Yeah.
So,
which is a whole nother show.
Which is a whole other episode. We should probably get to that one.
Oh, we'll do that at some point. You know what? I haven't even opened these cards yet.
What are those?
So I went a little crazy.
Yay! Yay for crazy.
Yay. And there was a company that I love all their sort of metaphysical stuff, and they were having a card sale.
Wah, wah, wah.
So I bought like 15 decks of cards.
Okay, I've done that before, though. I've done that.
And
I
my
am
husband,
just guilty.
yeah, Eric's like, what are you going to do with all those? And I went, I don't know. But this is a very special deck. So there's a woman that I'm not a big Patreon person, but there's
Mhm.
a woman that I follow called Mystic Mama.
Mm.
And every month she does the most beautiful astrological and like cosmic reading and email.
Mhm.
And she does incredible original art also. So I have
Mm.
a piece of her art hanging in my office, but I ordered her, she has a brand new deck of cards and I just ordered them and they came yesterday. May I pull a card
Yes,
just to see
please.
what happens? I literally have not even looked at these yet. So I don't know. I think it's just like one word and an image.
Yeah, perfect.
And they have a beautiful like moon on them for those of you who
Ooh, that's very pretty.
are seeing and not just hearing.
Mm.
But all right, yeah, she's just neat. And it's like I love supporting. I mean, she does such great stuff. You would love her stuff. Okay, I'm gonna card here, and the card is original blessings.
Oh,
And it's hard to see, but that's some of her art.
oh, wow. She's got a Mother Mary feel to her. That could be why you resonate so
Yeah,
much
yeah,
with
well,
her
that's
dad.
true. Oh, well, and
Yeah.
this one in particular is a woman holding an orb with like mushrooms around her, it looks like. But anyway, original blessings. Man, we say count your blessings,
Hmm.
right? And remember that you landed on this planet in this meat suit with everything you need. It's to me, it's just a matter of uncovering it, right? And remembering the where we came from and
Hmm.
truly who we are, which is
Yeah.
a being of light. And
Hmm.
as we get older and as we get adulty, we forget that and we end up with so much mud splashed on us that sometimes we forget we're clean under that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what
Yeah.
original blessings popped out to me.
Yeah. When I work with my clients, usually the first session we do a remembering session. We always start out
Mm,
remembering who we are, remembering that we are the soul. The soul has a body. The soul uses the human as a vehicle to evolve itself. So when I hear original blessings, that's what it reminds me of. Again, the remembrance, but remembering that we are not this, but we have this,
mhm.
right? So that's emotions, thoughts, feelings that influence behaviors, which again comes down to, if we want to bring this back, what they're saying is that it is part of the accountability and responsibility,
Mhm.
right? It's like, how are we using our human?
Right.
See, and that's what I'm saying. We can't just be soul and we can't just be human, because the soul needs the human to navigate this earthly experience.
Yeah.
Again, coming back to the earth suit, right? So it's remembering your light,
Mhm.
who you are, who you really are, so that you can use your you, but lower Y instead of capital Y would be like your higher soul,
Mhm.
right? Lower case Y would be your human, but how your you can use your you.
Yeah. Which goes back to the beginning of this episode, 13 minutes ago, to honesty, which their definition is self-reflection and honor and acknowledge your truth, give voice to your genuineness, share your authenticity.
Mhm. Yeah, you kind of can't get more authentic than using your big you and your little you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it all
I feel
comes together.
it all comes together. I feel so cozy and warm right
I
now.
know. It was a very kind of heartwarming message from
Yeah.
three cards basically.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
let's leave it there. So,
Yeah.
we will occasionally come on and do these maybe every 3 or 4 episodes. We've been doing a reading, 5 or 6,
When we
something like
remember
that. So, yes,
time, time.
time. Hey, I take no responsibility for that. I'm going to put that one on you or my husband. Okay. So I am Kathy Gruver. I can be reached at kathygruver.coach.
And I'm Terrie Huberman, and you can reach me at terriehuberman.com. Thank you so much for joining us this week, and we'll see you in our next episode of Intentional Awakening Podcast.
See you soon.